Come on, Father. Hurry up.
Don't flap, John. We'll make it.
I told you we should have taken that taxi. Come on.
Hello, John. Have a good holiday?
Yes, fine. And you?
Fine, thanks.
Here you are, John.
Oh, thank you. Thank you, Father.
Have a good term. Work hard.
You really send me the new skis?
I'll try.
It's not all that important, Father.
Yes, it is. You get them. Now take care of yourself and right this term.
I will. Goodbye, Father.
Bye, John.
Bye.
Punched out.
Oh, Dad, don't believe it.
You look very prosperous.
How long is it, George?
Why, it must be 7, 8 years, huh?
Yes, it must be. It's good to see you again. Well, let's get away from all these people, shall we?
Yes, you must have a drink. Come on. And you, Ferry, what are you doing? Where are you now?
I'm leaving Yabat.
In the Russian zone? Can't be easy.
It had its drawbacks. George, the last time that I saw you, you were aide-de-camp to General Zenseneur, Army Intelligence. What happened to him?
He wasn't intelligent enough. He was in the Hitler bomb plot, you know. They got caught.
But not you.
Not me.
You're still crazy about fishing.
Oh, yes. Ah.
Well, why don't you come and fish with me sometime? I've got a good stretch of water in the Helenenthal Valley.
I'd love to sometime.
How about next Saturday? Let's stay the night.
Yes, I could. Yes, I would like to.
Good, that's fine. It's my choice.
Thank you.
Oh, it's getting rather late. I'm afraid I'll have to leave you. No, please, please. My pleasure. Keep the change.
Well, thank you very much, Freddie.
Cheers. Well, see you on Saturday then, George.
Right.
Wonderful to see you again. Here's to fishing, George. Good.
The best. You're lucky the Russians didn't help themselves around here.
Oh, Carla, come in. George, I don't think you have met my sister, Countess Cossimano. My dear, this is an old school friend of mine, George Droste.
Ferry did not tell me you were coming. I'm afraid I have to dine out tonight. It's too late now to refuse.
I am sorry. I'll pay him back by being very boring.
We will meet later, Herr Droste. I hope.
It's been a good day, and a good evening, for me anyway. I love to talk about old times, George. I don't very often get the chance these days.
Or you would bury yourself down here in the country?
I haven't any choice.
But you said the estate runs itself.
I tell you, I haven't any choice. I'm sorry, George. I didn't mean to be rude. It must be the brandy.
Oh, no. That brandy would get sweet music out of the devil himself.
Yes. You've walked me off my legs today, George. I'm rather tired. I think I'll go to bed.
Me too, if you let me take a book.
Sure, help yourself. Oh, don't worry about getting up too early. What time is your bus?
11 o'clock.
Well, shall we say breakfast at 9:30? That suits you?
Fine.
Good night, George. Sleep well.
Night. Enjoyed myself tonight. soul givers, God forgive us. And from all our woes relieve us, that we that treasure may reap of pleasure, foment us of divisions and debates, elsewhere not here make sale of your deceits.
Please, don't get up. What are you reading?
Rabelais.
Oh,
You look enchanting.
yes? Not a woman's author.
No, he laughed at women too much.
I think you do too, Tedros. Oh, I wish I'd been here this evening. I had the boring time you promised Ferdy. But you'll come again, won't you?
I hope so, if I'm asked.
I'm asking you now.
Thank you.
Oh, while I think of it, would you do something for me?
Gladly, if I can.
This is a rather rare book I promised to get for a friend of mine, a dealer named Muller. I don't trust the post between this part of the country and yours. Would you give it to him for me?
Sure, where do I find him?
He is not in Vienna yet, but when he is there, he will telephone to me, and I will give him your address. Ferdy has it, I suppose.
Yes, it's number 8, the Pontegasse.
Thank you so much. You're very kind. Goodbye, Herr Droste. Please try to come again soon.
Good night.
Man's following me.
This the guy we're looking for?
Yes, that's him.
Come on, Buster. We're taking for the
please.
ride. Okay, Buster, let's go. Come on.
Take it easy.
Okay, Chuck, let's go.
May I know why I've been brought here, sir? And your name?
Oh, I'm sorry. Forgive me. My name is Smith. This is my office. Sit down, Herr Drost, will you please?
Honored that you should know my name.
Well, let's see. George Droste. Widower, number 8 de Pontegasse. Salesman for Schlegelhammer and Company, wine merchants of Bosendorfer Strasse. War service, major intelligence. How long have you been working for the Soviet Secret Service, Herr Droste?
I haven't been working for the Soviet Secret Service at all, Mr. Smith.
Oh. You, spent yesterday and last night on premises from where they operate, near Baden.
I stayed with a man I've known for 25 years.
Ben von Staub, yes. You, met him at the railway station last Tuesday, didn't you?
Yes. How do you know?
I suppose you didn't bring this back to Vienna with you, or know anything about it.
Only that it's for a man called Muller, who's supposed to come to my flat and pick it up. It's a book.
It is indeed. A code book. containing ciphers of the United States Intelligence Service, or some of them.
This is all nonsense. I don't believe it.
What did they pay you to bring it, Herr Droste?
I'm telling you, they just asked me to take it and let this man Muller have it. I had no reason to suspect anything was wrong.
You know, I'm inclined to believe you. But who else would? When you're a friend of von Staub's, whom we know is a Soviet agent, and you were caught with this on you. You're in trouble, Herr Droste. Real trouble.
I have a perfectly good record. If you want to lock me up till you've checked it, go ahead.
Well, I can do better than that. I might be able, perhaps, I say perhaps, make a deal with you that would suit us both better than having you locked up.
You mean working for the U.S. Secret Service? I take it that this is what it is.
Right. And you can only be useful to us if the other side thinks that you're working for them. You do what I tell you. Refuse, and I'll have to have you put away.
Hello?
Herr Droste?
Yes.
My name is Muller.
Ah.
I'm just outside your building. I believe you have something for me from Countess Cosimano.
So I have. Have it right here. Would you like to come up?
Good, right away. Yes, I will do that at once.
Muller? Have a seat and have a glass of wine. I'm just trying the new cremes. Are very good, too. I'm in the wine business. Take your hat off, won't you? Cheers.
Thank you. Thank you. Your help.
Yes, I'm worried about that, too.
Please?
Nothing.
You have a book for me.
So I have. A rare book, is it? Here you are.
Thank you very
You
much.
have another sip.
No, thank you. You're very kind. Herr Droste, you will be going to stay with our friends again sometime?
I hope so, yes. They told me to invite myself.
Ah, they are close friends, perhaps?
Well, von Staub I've known a long time, but the Countess I've only just met.
I see. Oh, by the way, I have some old family photographs of theirs. They left them in my house some time ago. Perhaps the next time you go to stay, you will take them with you?
Why don't you mail them, Herr Müller? I don't know when I'll be going.
Herr Droste, yes, I understand, but you know the post is often unreliable. I had hoped that...
No.
Oh.
No, I'll take them. It'll give me an excuse to ask myself down.
Exactly. Oh, I had no idea how late it is. I must go. I have a train to catch.
We must meet again, Herr Müller, and talk about books.
Books? Oh, yes, of course. Yes.
Herr Müller.
Yeah.
I've forgotten something.
Good heavens. Yes. Ah.
Goodbye.
Goodbye.
Hello?
Mr. Smith.
Yes?
Muller's called. Taken the book and left the package for delivery to Bad.
Well, then address the package to Box 17, Post Restaurant at the Krugerstrasse Post Office. You got that?
Yes?
And invite yourself to von Staub's again. Don't worry, they'll be delighted.
When?
As soon as you can, next weekend. The package will be back in your hands in plenty of time.
All right.
Anything else, sir?
Did you tell the Baron that I wanted to see him before he went downstairs?
Yes, sir, I did.
All right, that's all.
Something you want, George?
Yes. I want to talk to you.
Of course. Anything wrong?
I thought that when you asked me down here, you did so because we were old friends. That wasn't so, was it?
Well, naturally. What do you mean?
The man in Vienna gave me this for you. It's supposed to be full of photographs of your family. Let me look at them. Open it.
It's not for me. It's addressed to my sister.
And it isn't full of photographs either, is it? Look here, Ferdy. I'm not that much of a fool. The last time I was here, I was given a package to take to Vienna to give to a book dealer who wasn't a book dealer. Did you know that? On your word of honor, did you?
Yes. Yes, I did.
That's why you got me down here. To use me as a courier, didn't you?
Yes, George, I did. But there's no risk involved. You travel a great deal. No one's going to suspect you. No one's going to watch you.
No, believe me, when I'm caught. It's espionage, isn't it? I was in intelligence long enough to smell that one out. All right, I did what I was asked. I brought you that. Take it. But that's all. I want no more of it. I want to go on living with my face in front of my head. All of this in the middle of the Soviet zone, with everything in it. You're working for them, aren't you?
They are very generous masters, George.
Yeah, to you and your sister.
And to you also, if you say so. There are only two living truths in this world today, George. Profit and survival. I can offer you both.
Enough to keep body and soul apart, huh?
Enough to buy a decent living for yourself and for that boy of yours. It's up to you, George. You can either use your life or lose it.
What do you mean?
You have been working for us. You are known. Also, you are on the hook, like me, and they won't let you off because you know too much. You make one false move, and somewhere, sometime, you will be removed. You make the right move, and they will make you rich. Choice is yours, George. I've had to make mine.
Mission completed. I'll think about it.
Oh, there's just one other thing. I wouldn't say anything about us to my sister if I were you until you have completely made up your mind. Otherwise, there might be an accident. She's a very ruthless woman.
So this time you're officially their agent.
Yeah. Tonight I get an advance of 5,000 Austrian shillings, together with the parts of a miniature radio transmitter.
And what are you supposed to do with it?
Take it to Budapest, where I collect another 5,000 COD.
You agreed?
Didn't you want me to?
Certainly. Though, considering what they're offering to pay you, I'm surprised you came to tell me.
Now, how would I get out of the West without your sanction, let alone getting back into it?
Yes. And what are we going to pay you for telling us what this is all about?
Exactly.
You'll get the going rate. I don't care what they're paying you for doing what they want, or what you say they're paying.
You don't trust me.
Not an inch. And when do you take delivery of the radio?
Tonight at 10 o'clock. Muller's bringing it up to the flat.
Call me when he's left.
We are now at the Austro-Hungarian border. Customs officials will board the train. This is not a scheduled stop.
Customs, your papers, please. George Herman. Why are you going to Budapest?
Well, I'm in the wine business, and I'm hoping to establish some contacts.
I see. Thank you.
Thank you.
Would you open that case, please, comrade?
Yes, of course.
contact.
Just a minute. Coming.
A plumber, comrade.
Do come in.
Checking the radiators.
I'll go right ahead.
Who sent you?
Countess Cosima. You, Horvat?
Yes. Where is it?
You don't trust me, do you? There's some instructions for it. They're on this microfilm.
Thank you.
Not at all.
So, that is that.
Well, not quite.
Oh, yes.
What's this?
A little something on account, comrade. You will be paid in full later when we have instructions for you.
And when will that be?
I do not give the orders, I just pass them on. There is enough there to keep you amused while you wait.
Oh, of course.
Here is a list of places you should see. Shops, museums, even nightclubs. Everything that is best. We play host to you, comrade. Enjoy yourself. You will hear from me later, comrade.
Don't let it be too long, comrade. Reception? This is Herman, room 423. If you have done with my passport, would you send it up, please?
I am sorry, sir. The state security police have got it.
Well, how long are they going to keep it? Oh. No, thank you.
Please, monsieur. Tonight we have the most beautiful on tender chicken paprika.
I've had my dinner.
Monsieur is not Hungarian?
No, I'm Austrian.
Ah, we have a wonderful Austrian wine. Compost Kötzner 49.
Have you now? All right.
Will you give me a light? May I sit down? Welcome, stranger. Oh, lovely, my favorite wine.
What is it?
I don't know. Where do you come from?
Vienna?
Vienna? I hate it here. Georgie, if I got to Vienna, do you think I could get a job there like this?
I'm certain of it. If you could get there, but you can't.
Anna, that is all you know. There are ways, darling.
Not anymore, they tell me.
Oh, yes, there are. Father somebody knows one.
Who's he?
Well, never you mind, but he does. I'm sure he does. Let me draw the curtain, Georgie.
Little more romantic. Come on, boys.
Excuse me.
You are nice.
Do you think I'm nice? Just a little, hmm?
I think you're very nice.
Do you? You don't have to pay me, you know. Really, you don't.
Reception? This is Hermann, room 423. I want the plumber. The radiator needs fixing. Yeah. No.
Socialist Soviet republics have reaffirmed their intention to keep us free from imperialist domination and to bind our countries even closer to each other. Let us then...
Well? I'm broke. You better tell your superiors I want to be paid. I couldn't even settle this hotel bill if I had to leave.
You'll leave, comrade, when you're given permission and not before.
Where's my passport?
With the police, no doubt?
No doubt. Look here, Horvath. I want to get my money.
I'll see what I can do. Meet me on the corner of Koshvi Street at 3 o'clock.
Well, how do you like our Budapest, Herr Droste? Or Herr Hermann, should we say? Have you been here before?
Only during the war.
Ah, yes. Under General Sensinor. Well, a few things have changed since then.
Some haven't. I was owed back pay then, and I am now.
You're a character, Herr Droste. Very good. A man after my own heart. I understand from the Countess Cosimano you are not a member of the Communist Party.
Right. What about it?
I have a job for you which might conflict with certain ideological loyalties, if you were.
How?
There's a nightclub here called Duna. One of the girls working there is a Soviet agent, a very minor one, of course, who wants to find out something that I want to find out too. Her name is Piroshka Maslow.
I've met her. I've been to the place.
Very good. You passed that test with honors. No lies between us, eh? I know you met the girl, but don't tell me you suspected her.
I thought she might be one of your agents.
Oh? Why?
She made a mistake. She did what no real nightclub hostess ever does. She gave me something for nothing.
Well, well, you certainly are a character, comrade. She has been sent to try to get a line on a new escape route across our frontier to your country. You are obviously just the man to find out how far she has got.
Why don't you ask her yourself? She works for the Soviets.
The Russian government is our friend and protector, Herr Droste. But in their own eyes, they come first. We have to be tactful. They want to use this escape route for their own purposes. I want to close it before they find out where it is. Bring me this information. I will pay you 2,000 Austrian shillings.
You already owe me 5,000 for the transmitter. I can't work on the girl unless you pay me. I haven't even got enough money to get into the men's room at the Juna.
It's the more on account. We'll settle for both jobs later.
Which means never. Unless I do this one.
You won't need your passport yet. No, no, no. What for? You're not thinking of going anywhere, are you?
Of course not. When everything's so cozy here. All right, I'll work on the girl. I expect you have a dossier on her?
Small one. She's new. What do you want to know?
Mainly where she lives. This calls for homework.
For just as when Peter betrayed our Lord, in so doing he betrayed himself. He became his own prisoner. For it is true, freedom is something we may choose for ourselves. But many of us are our own jailers. We are the prisoners of ourselves. In the name of the Father, and the Son, and the Holy Ghost. Amen. Come in.
Father Zombare?
Yes?
I've heard your sermon about freedom. I believed in it and in you. Enough to take a chance.
What do you mean?
I'm in trouble, Father. I need help. The chance I'm taking is that if you give me away, I'm done for.
I'm a priest. Whatever you say to me is between ourselves. You must know that.
Yes. I must get out of Hungary. Quickly.
Now, you're a foreigner. You should have no trouble.
The police have my passport and they won't give it back. They suspect me.
Oh? Of what?
Of being an agent for the West. They're right.
You confess it? This is a police state, Herr...
Droste. What you said about our being our own jailers, Father, persuaded me. I am being jailed by the work I'm doing. I can't escape it.
How can I know that what you're telling me is true, Herr Droste?
You can call the police and hand me over. If I'm lying, you're not involved. If I'm not, you'll have my death on your conscience. It's I, Father, who's taking the chances, not you.
For whom are you working?
The Americans.
Why did they send you here?
To find out what I could about Hungarian spies, their chief headquarters. I've done that.
How?
I was sent with the papers and passwords of a Soviet agent, and with something that they were expecting.
Why do you think they suspect you now?
If they were to pay me and haven't. If they were to send me back and won't. I'm afraid, and I don't know what to do.
I see. And tell me this. Who's your chief in Austria? Where's his headquarters?
He calls himself Smith. His office is at number 24A, Maria-Hilf-Straße in Vienna.
Yes. That is right.
You know him, then?
I've heard of it. I'll help you, Droste. There's a party leaving for the frontier at the end of this month.
Don't help him, Father, don't.
You know this man?
I heard everything you said to him. Don't help him.
Father.
Quiet.
Goodbye!
If you betray, too.
I won't betray you, Father. I would never betray you. Never.
Yes, my son.
Father's Morrison.
Yes, I know. You are late. You must hurry. Leave by the side doors, that way. Just opposite is the entrance to the post office. No one ever stops to search a mailman. There's one leaving at 8 o'clock. The driver's expecting you. Please run.
Thank you.
The church is closed, my son. He's not your son. Give me the key.
There you are. There'll be 4, leaving for the frontier in the morning. I'm afraid you'll have to share a room with 2 here and be locked in until you go. This way.
All right, you win, curse you. I'm going to bed. Who are you, Did Zambari send you?
Yes, Droste.
Very well. I am Count de Spalvy. Hmm? Oh, that. 3 whole days I've been cooped up here with that imbecile.
Paul Vass.
He's worked for me all his stupid life. Even when the government took away all my lands, I couldn't get rid of him. I suppose you'll follow me around like a dog, even in Austria.
That is so.
I teach him to read. He reads and reads, and then argues to make a fool of me. I teach him to play chess. He beats me. Now I have to escape. He knows how. The great overgrown lump.
You've been with him a long time, haven't you?
Always.
I was told there were 4 of us going.
Yes, the 4th a woman.
This is Fraulein Gulden, Herr Droste. Are you ready? Come on!
I was wondering about you. Why are you taking such chances? Whom are you leaving behind and what?
No one. Nothing. A flat. A job I've already lost.
Why? What was it?
In the secretariat of the university.
Was that so bad?
No. I did a silly thing. I warned one of the professors the police were intercepting his mail and tapping his telephone. You know, they frown on independence of thought. They found out I had, and now they're looking for me. I have to get away. I'm an enemy of the People's Revolution, Herr Droste.
Can I see your papers, comrade?
He doesn't even get on. I can't stand this. Are you mad? Keep quiet. Get him.
All right. On your way.
Forgive me. I'm sorry.
You get out here. Through the arch to the barn. Someone will be waiting. Ah, here he is. Good luck. Come this way. Come with me.
Where are my glasses?
Where are we, Father?
2 kilometers from the frontier. We start at 3 in the morning, so try and get some sleep.
Bed me down, Paul. I'm not going to lie on that. You put this down first.
making plans?
I've given up making plans.
Where will you be in Vienna?
Why?
I want to see you.
We are not yet across the frontier.
So you are superstitious. The best laid schemes of...
I shall stay with a friend. Frau Gärtner in Bellaria.
I'll see you
What are you, Herr Droste? Why were you in Budapest?
I went to see an old friend on business. He's a wine merchant, so am I. I found that he had been arrested on some political charges. Police sent for me and questioned me, took my passport away. I got scared. Then I heard of Father Samari. And here I am. That's all.
I thought you had desperate adventures. You looked like it. How disappointing everything always is. A wine merchant without a passport. Oh dear.
The frontier wire is 200 meters straight ahead. The lower strands have been cut there. Searchlight tower is manned by 2 of our own people. But if they see you, they'll have to open fire as they're watched. Go 2 by 2, and God be with you. Who will go first?
Thank you, Father.
Goodbye. Thank you.
There it is.
Are you blind or something? Fireman, fire! I said fire! That is an order!
Don't be a fool!
Paul, come on, Paul. Paul, come on. Keep on firing! Fireman, fire! Paul!
Come on, let's go. Come.
bad report. The information is what I wanted, all right. Too bad you had to get out before you could collect.
Yes, too bad.
And you came out alone, Just you?
That's it, just me.
What was that Soviet agent, Peroshka, like? Cute?
She couldn't have been cuter. When do I get paid?
In a day or two. I have to put the requisition in. Quite frankly, I thought they'd get you there in Budapest.
You're even cuter than Peroshka.
I'm going to use you, Droste. You're pretty good. I've got another job for you, right up your street. Do you remember General Greenhan?
He was head of Eastern Front Intelligence during the war. That's all I know.
Yes. Now he's a top man in the special branch, stationed at Hamburg. And for a while, so are you.
Would you mind being a little more explicit?
We do a certain amount of liaison with the special branch. You're being posted to his staff. He's up to something. The German federal government and mine want to know what it is. I suggested you for the job.
Why pick on me?
You were in Army intelligence. He'll like that. I understand he loves to be reminded of his great days. You'll be able to get him talking in a language that you'll both understand.
And then what?
Flatter him. Make him trust you and see what you can learn. But watch out. Greenhan's cagey. Now, this is what I want you to do.
Listen, John. I have to go away on a business trip. I'm afraid I won't be able to come up for your birthday. I'm sorry, but... Yeah, I did send you a present, you know.
Oh, marvelous.
Yeah, I had a sort of a bonus. Yeah, a windfall.
Oh, that's wonderful, Dad.
Yeah, the thing you wanted, the cine camera. A 16mm job and a projector.
Hey, that's marvelous. This is what I've always wanted. You wait till the boys hear about this. They'll be green with envy.
All right now, all right, John. And next holiday, we'll go away together.
What? Where?
Wherever you like, you can choose.
You got a new job?
Yes, much better job. All right, John, now, take care, do a spot of work, huh? Bye.
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 You love him very much, don't you?
Yes, I do. And I don't love easily. Do you?
No. I've always been afraid of falling in love. It's like buying a sweepstake ticket. You think you'll win the jackpot, though at the same time, you do not really believe you will.
Buy your tickets from me.
You know nothing about me.
For 24 hours, we were closer together than most people ever get.
Yes. But still...
All right, then tell me.
I have no family. I have nothing. No home, no country. Nothing.
You have everything. You're brave, you're good, you're kind. I don't want you ever to go away.
But you are going away.
Not for long. I'll be back soon.
Oh, please. Please. You're the only person in the world I trust. No. Don't ever spoil it, or I will never trust again. Why do you look like that? What is wrong?
Nothing. Except that you don't know me either.
I know what I see. I heard you with your son to know a little more. I want you.
Tell Yelling I wish to see him.
Yes, sir.
Then you can go home.
Thank you, Herr General.
Eyck and I?
I'm interested in your position here, Jähringer. How do the shoes fit?
Shoes, Eyck and I?
Yes. Dead man's shoes. Jähringer died 2 months ago. I'm not supposing you came here on your own initiative. Who sent you? It is not the first time that an agent has been sent here to spy on me. That does not bother me. I remembered where it was that I saw you last. With that fool Zenzener in 43. I said fool, because any man is a fool who allows himself to end up facing a firing squad. Your name is Droste. I have checked your army record. It's very good.
Thank you.
You should have been with me instead of with Zenzener.
I wish I had been, Eyck and I. You were a hero to all of us in those days.
You may sit down.
Thank you.
You are Austrian.
Half German.
The half that matters. If Zenzener hadn't bungled his part, things would have been different. The army would have made peace on its terms. I didn't like losing the war. Did you?
Whoever does.
Exactly. But an intelligent man will consolidate whatever position is left to him. You agree?
I put it into practice. Thank you.
I thought so. I'm a good judge of character. I am never wrong. Well, Herr Major, would you like things to be again as they used to be, eh?
It depends.
Of course. You are now a professional agent. What have I to offer? Perhaps you will agree that our federal government is weak. Dreamers, theorists. But there are others who know me and who trust me. And perhaps you will agree that as one-time head of the Eastern Intelligence, I am an expert on Soviet affairs.
Yes, of course.
Yes, of course. Very well. With certain cooperation, I could build up the greatest intelligence organization in the world. The Eastern and the Western powers would both be dependent upon me.
What sort of cooperation do you mean?
Well, that is where I am gambling on my judgment of your character, Herr Major.
I hope you'll honor me.
Very well. I will tell you all you need to know. For the moment. I must get back the archives I was forced to hide when we retreated from the Russians in 1945. The blueprints for my whole organization for the Eastern Zone. Names of my contacts. People considered unreliable by the East. Saboteurs. In a word, men for sale. Of course, both sides would very much like to have my archives. They know that they exist. And I imagine that you are thinking how very clever you would be to ferret out from me where they are and sell them to the highest bidder. Huh, why not? That is your profession, to put things on auction. And that is why I must be in a position to outbid them all. And I can. What have we in the East? What have we in the West? Germans. Germans. Never will I permit German to fight German. And I am in a position to prevent it. The great secret organization, my secret organization, will be a moral institution. And only thus can the injustice of this ridiculous armistice ever be corrected. There cannot be two Germanies.
But General, the Western powers believe that too.
Don't argue. I have the only answer. I can send my men to the East to spy for the West, and my men to the West to spy for the East. And my organization will be the only mediator until one day... But you are a professional agent. Very well. Here is my proposition. I have certain friends behind me, and I will guarantee to you the sum of $100,000 if you obtain those archives and place them where I can put hands on them.
Guarantee is a big word, General.
Not at all. To begin with, the moment I inform Washington of the existence of my organization, that is, that part of it that I am prepared to divulge, they will immediately place millions at my disposal. Well, isn't the United States Treasury guarantee enough for you?
You're leaving something out.
What?
What you said before. I might track down those archives, but then I might go and offer them for sale to the United States government myself.
You would never live to spend a cent of it. I promise you. My friends would see to that. Well, are you interested?
Fascinated.
Good. Come here.
Where the archives were hidden? No, he said you would. My job's to get them.
They're in the Eastern Zone, in the Potsdam morgue.
Morgue?
Yes, you'll contact there an official. His name is Herr Bloch. He's in the Greenhound organization, too, and you'll do exactly what he says. Good luck. You'll need it.
Thank you.
A poor attendance just now, but there will be plenty in the main room before the night's out. Accidents will happen these days.
You're on sole charge here, Bloch.
For 25 years, uninterrupted.
Even by the war?
Certainly. Has it not struck you that the only thing war and peace have in common is the proper registration of the dead? Now, in here, under the floor and in the next two lockers, are the General's archives.
Cold storage, eh?
They've been faithfully guarded all these years by me and the dead. I will have to lock you in here while you get them so no one will disturb you.
Thanks.
You come on the right day. Once every week, there is an exchange of coffins between the East and the West. Workers from the West who die in the East have to be transferred back for burial, and vice versa.
The dead at least have no trouble with the Iron Curtain, eh?
No. There are 2 coffins to go. I will provide you with a third to pack your papers in and give you the necessary documents to go with it.
I see.
You will also drive the truck. Your route will be prepared for you, and when you get to Western Sector, you'll find Dr. Ritter on duty there to admit your passengers without inspection. I'll leave you to your work now.
Thank you.
Have you finished? The truck is waiting.
How long did you say you had been down here?
25 years.
Three? I thought there was only 2.
You're not beaten, Fink. Load it. Your own papers are in there, too. Give my respects and duty to General Greenhound when you see him.
You won't be forgotten for this, Herr Bloch.
Let me see your papers.
Here you are.
Three stiffs this time.
Yeah.
Kurt Brana, Lotte Bar, Hilde Schmidt.
Right.
You're new to this. Lehmann?
Yep. All right to go through?
What's the hurry? Calm down. Come on, get down. We'll open up one of the coffins.
I'll open it.
No, thank you. We will. Okay, proceed.
Thank you, comrade.
Hello?
General Greenhorn?
Yes?
Hello, sir. Droste speaking.
Aha. Well,
Well, I found the stuff.
good.
But there weren't as many as we thought. Only one.
Only one, Carter.
Yes, the place was bombed.
You're quite sure it wasn't looted?
Quite sure.
It was burned at Potsdam,
Yes, indeed, sir.
Uh-huh.
The rest was totally destroyed.
Uh-huh. Well, that at least is something. What did you do with the one, Carter?
I buried it in the North Cemetery, in the vault of one Kurt Brauner.
It shall be collected, and the money paid to your Swiss bank on the same day. I knew I had chosen the right man. I'm never wrong. We will meet again.
Goodbye, sir.
He says this is all he found there. The rest had either been burned or pulped by water. There's still plenty here, though.
Have you paid him?
What do you think? He wouldn't hand this over till I had.
Hey, Dad! Hello? Have you caught anything? You kidding?
Go and tell him it's ready.
You know, I've never seen him change so much these last days. You remember how off he looked when we got here?
You're very close, you two.
Yes, I suppose we are now.
Not always before?
Well, not in the same way. You see, before he had this good job, he used to be worried all the time. You know, hating not having things he used to. It's all on account of me, is he sort of a silly. You like him, don't you?
Yes, I like him. Go and tell him.
Eh? Tell him that. He's not blind, you know.
Go tell him lunch is ready, stupid.
Hey, Dad! Oh, say. Picnic's ready. What? Picnic's ready. Coming. Oh, boy. No luck? This is my day.
Fini. Party is over. You all packed for tomorrow morning?
Oh, dear, school.
I thought you liked it there.
Oh, yes, of course I do. But, you know, after 3 weeks here... You know, I can't wait to see those shots I took of you, Father. When you walked in that deep hole in the stream and vanished right up the... Oh, yes.
Boy, you have a distorted sense of humor. Off with you to bed.
Oh, all right. Good night, Nora.
Good night.
Well, a penny.
I was thinking what you said about the party's over. I hate things to end. It's been wonderful here.
Yes, hasn't it? He's a good boy.
He's great. He's very proud of you. What's the matter?
Nothing. Nothing's the matter.
Don't go away from me like that. Or ever. Please, George. All right, I'll go to bed. Good night.
Whatever happens, do you hear? Whatever happens, I love you. Remember that.
I love you too.
What are you doing here?
I was sent to see you.
By whom?
Never mind.
Well, what do you want? I'm not in business anymore. I've retired.
You are too clever for your own good, Herr Droste. You tricked us in Budapest and you tricked us in Hamburg. Nobody tricks us. We don't like it.
You didn't mind tricking me.
When?
In Budapest, when I brought the transmitter over.
You would have been paid if you had carried out your orders and turned Zambari over to us.
Oh, Zambari.
Unfortunately, he has got away. Unlike you, Herr Droste, you will not get away. We expect value for our money.
I'm afraid you're going to be disappointed then, Müller.
We don't like this high-handed attitude of yours, Herr Droste.
Too bad. I do as I please.
On the contrary, you do as we tell you. Once a spy, always a spy. We give the orders. You are our man.
You're talking through the back of your neck, Müller. I'm nobody's man. Tell your boss just that. I'm a free agent.
No agent is ever free. I have orders for you to come with me.
Go away, Müller. You frighten me.
You will go with me to the car that is waiting.
No.
Do not make me do it to you.
You haven't got the guts.
There are others. You will see. No matter where you go, you will be found. We do not like double agents. We are going to kill him. You can sweat it out waiting till we do.
Listen, Father. Now I'm going. Won't you tell me?
There's nothing to tell.
Yes, but why did she disappear? Well, did you have a quarrel? Well, what about? I mean, what happened?
Nothing happened, John. I don't know any more than you do. She just left. Now listen to me. Keep this under your head. I might come and get you in a couple of weeks.
Come and get me? What do you mean?
Take you away. I might go. That is, my firm might send me abroad, South America or somewhere. I'll take you along.
South America? You mean it? And Nora too, the three of us. It'll be marvelous, Dad.
Yes, but not a word, eh? Just wait.
He was lucky, Inspector. That bullet just scraped his shoulder. How are you feeling now? I'll come and see you again in the morning.
I'll keep in touch with you.
Uh-huh. Good night, Inspector.
Good night.
And I'll see you tomorrow. And don't let him get up like him.
Right. Hello, George. Remember me? At school. Hubling.
Hubling? Paul Hubling? Oh, yes, Grasser. Did he call you Inspector?
He did. I joined the police force after the war.
How'd you get here?
I was at headquarters when your janitor telephoned about the shooting here. And your name rang a bell.
Fancy Hubling, a policeman. Still the old prefect, huh?
Just the man who shot at you has been taken to hospital. He was still unconscious with a broken jaw.
Good.
From the papers on him, he is from Hamburg. From a return railway ticket he had. He left there only yesterday. He must have come straight here from the station. What do you make of that?
I don't. What do you?
Do you know anyone in Hamburg?
No. Some wine merchants. Perhaps a dissatisfied customer.
Just this isn't anything to joke about. What sort of people live in this building? Do you think he might have mistaken your flat for somebody else's?
No, they're all perfectly decent people. Have been here for years.
Don't try to move. I'll take it. Yes? This is Inspector Hubling. What? You fool. I'll put out a description on the air. I'll see you later. The man's climbed out of a window at the hospital and got away.
Nice work.
Now look, George. We always got on well together, huh? In the old days.
We did.
Then be honest with me now. You're holding something back, aren't you?
I'm as mystified as you are, Hubling.
George, the police are here to help you. But we can't if you won't help yourself. All right. If you change your mind, come and see me personally. Will you do that?
If I ever do find out what this is about, I will. Same old Hubling. You used to worry about me being bullied by that big oaf
Caswell.
Caswell, right. Remember?
Yes, I remember. Well, come and see me anyway. Old friends are always best, you know. And, George, if I were you, until we've caught this gunman, I would get out of town.
I've been thinking along these lines.
Good. Now look after yourself.
Have you been on a bender these last few days? You look awful.
I'm all right. What do you want me for?
The greenhound stuff you brought in wasn't all that useful. Apparently the other side got some of it too. What you brought in was just enough to neutralize theirs. I'm going to give you just one more chance.
I don't want it, Smith. I'm through with the whole thing.
Oh, no, my friend. No. Once you're in, you're in. As you once said to me, you are stuck. Now, there's a job to be done and done fast.
Scotchman. Where have you been? Why did you go away? Tell me, I've been out of my mind.
I have nothing to tell you.
When you just vanished, without a reason, without saying anything, is that fair?
Fair? No. All right, George, it isn't fair.
Then tell me, what had I done?
All right, I will tell you. You lied to me. I trusted you. I thought you were the only brave and honest man I knew. And then that night at the hotel, as you had said, the party really was over. I heard you talking to a man, a stranger, and both of you were strangers.
Yes.
Everything you had ever said to me was a lie from the beginning. I couldn't face you after hearing. You're a spy, worst kind for money. And even lied to those people.
Yes. Only one thing wasn't and isn't a lie. I love you, Nora.
Oh, don't let me alone. I've been alone before. I can be alone again.
Yes, we all can. But do believe this one truth, Nora.
My train leaves in 5 minutes.
Where are you going?
Away.
Not like this. Please, not like this. You can't. If not for my sake, consider John. He was hurt. He thought he could depend on you. He said...
Stop. Who is being unfair now?
Nora, come away with me. We'll get John, and the three of us will go away anywhere in the world.
No. It's over for us. You know it is. I can't love a liar, a man without loyalties.
I've tried to quit, but I'm trapped. They won't let me.
Let you? Are you a child?
No, but I have a child, and that's the reason. They just put me away and tell him why. It would break his heart, you know it.
Yes, it would.
I lied to you about myself, because I had to. But I never lied to you about us. So promise me one thing concerning John. If anything should happen to me, anything, promise that you'll look after him.
That's my train.
Promise.
I do.
Well, what a surprise.
What's this, a plant?
By whom?
Your charming friends.
Why, are you running too?
Yes, I'm running too, from everyone, including me.
I'm not surprised. The difference is, I will get away. They were satisfied to take just everything I had, except a little they don't know about. But you. They'll never let you escape. Not after Budapest. And Berlin.
I got around.
I know, I sponsored you. That's one of the reasons they got rid of me. I hope they get you, George.
Charming. How's your dear brother?
He vanished over a week ago. They want him worse than they want you.
Why?
I'll tell you after we start. I have so much to tell you. Please, look at me.
Are you mad? Jumping off like that, you might have been killed.
How right you are. Fairly, what's happened?
Close the curtains, close. Get after me.
I know, I've seen Carla.
Carla?
Don't worry, she's nowhere about. What's the matter? Are you ill?
I'm half frozen. I've been waiting outside there for hours. I don't know where to go.
Yeah.
I'm on the run.
Yes.
I grow sick of the whole thing. Sick of the lies, sick of the deception, sick of being used. And then when you went wrong, they tried to associate me with you. Carla told them, my dear sister, to excuse herself for having brought you in.
I've been a great help all around, haven't I?
You can be, George. You can help to undo what both of us have done.
How do you mean?
I can do nothing. I'm wanted in both sectors, and I don't know anyone to go to.
I don't either. Wake up, men. I've been selling out both sides. What the hell can I do?
You can get someone to publish and to broadcast this.
Sit down. What's in it?
Microfilm of names, maps, dispatches, notes of every single thing that went on in my house. We were the headquarters of the service.
I know all that.
Shows our names of people in here from all over the world, people in government, people in industry you don't begin to know. If there's one man, one honest man, in any kind of authority, a man you could get to, a man who could be trusted, who could get the press of the whole world to expose this stink.
One honest man. There might be one.
I don't know quite what to say. Von Staub and you, whom I grew up with, admired, envied. Oh yes, envied, both of you. My father wasn't as rich as yours. Your homes were quite different from mine. And now you tell me this.
Hubling, you have a future. I haven't. Von Staub hasn't. All I can do is hand over this dynamite to somebody I can trust. Nobody would believe me a spy, but they'll listen to you if you give them the evidence.
George, this is too big for me.
It's too big for any one man, but you could start it.
Yes, I suppose I could. If what you say is true. The Commissioner and Minister of Justice will listen to me, I think. Where is this evidence von Staub showed you?
Under the floorboards in my flat. I'd better tell you just in case something happens to me.
This is an awful responsibility. There are powerful names involved in this.
You never were afraid of bullies.
You will have to go away and hide until this breaks and you can testify.
Yes. I know of a little place in Wolfgangsee near Salzburg. You can get me there.
Yes, that's far enough away. Now, George, you've been a fool and a rogue for too long. But if you're willing to risk your liberty for this, I'll do all I can.
You said old friends are always best. You were right. Thank you, Paul. Good luck.
And to you. Outside line, please. Thank you. Miller, he's just left. I know where the headquarters papers are. He'll be downstairs in a minute. Get him.